Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dan Gheesling, and you want to know, is Returnal, the new Space Souls roguelike for the PS5, worth $70? Well, let's get into some of the things you need to consider before you decide whether or not to purchase this game for $70 US. Number one, the great thing this game does is it shows off the PS5 hardware. It looks amazing. There's great particle effects. There's no frame dropping, and the load time is virtually non-existent. There's just very little loading times, and you don't even notice it. But as you play the game, it just feels like a next-gen title. You know, something like Demon Souls did, that pushes the envelope a little bit, and you're like, man, this is what the PS5 is all about. Returnal does an excellent job showcasing the hardware of the PS5. Look at this, man. Look at the detail of this game. Panels, zaps, sparks. Man, why can't Star Wars make a game like this? Just give us the Mandalorian. Why can't they do that? They don't have the money to produce a game like this? The second thing I liked about this game is the game systems. The built-in game systems separate it from similar roguelikes, and a 3D roguelike is really hard to pull off. In particular, the adrenaline system. It's a system built into the combat that rewards you for killing consecutive enemies without getting hit. The combat feels good. I will say that. It doesn't feel like super spongy. I like that you got to dodge shots. It's not just instant head eyes. Whoops. And I think the adrenaline levels cool. Number three, the game design is very intuitive, aka you can just learn it by playing it. Look, I don't like reading instructions. I don't like reading text on the screen, but as you play, you can just kind of figure it out. To me, that's a mark of a game that's designed very well. It gives you little bits of information here and there, but just by playing it, you can figure it out. It doesn't require a 10-page manual, which I know is hard to do. Sometimes the game design can be overly complicated and it takes away from the experience. That is not the case with Returnal. You can jump in, play, and learn as you go, and there's still some mystery along the way, and you're encouraged to keep moving forward and rewarded for figuring things out. It's a really nice pace of the game, especially the first couple hours. Secret or signal? Obolite, power xenotech devices. Radioactive mineral. I'm mildly intrigued by the lore, a little bit too much lore to throw at us at the beginning. So we'll just put that in our back pocket for right now. The fourth thing I liked about Returnal was the boss fight. Now, we've only fought one boss, but if the first boss is any indication, they did a great job with the pageantry of it. There's like a Souls introduction of the boss, and on top of that, it's a very, very difficult first boss. So if that's the indication of what's to come later in the game, I'm all in. And I know the difficulty is not for everyone, but it is for us. And so I like when this feels like the first AAA roguelike that pushes the envelope and is a very somewhat punishing experience for the player. Give me the reload! Oh. Oh my gosh. The brim is the hard thing, man. We can deal with the 4th of July. Some concerns I had about this game was I was concerned about the lack of level, the biome, and enemy diversity. And it took us about 4 hours to get to the second level. And man, my concerns went away. Without spoiling too much, you get a chance to go to a red planet and it just looks like a completely different game. The first biome is very dark and can set the tone. If that's what the whole game is like, we'd be having a very different conversation right now. But just based on the second level alone, they do a tremendous job making each level feel very differently, and definitely not as dark as the first level. This is some steampunk stuff. We're not doing any damage. What is this thing? And then the other concern I had about this game was the price. I've only bought one game in my life for $70 US, and that was Demon's Souls. I'm a huge Souls fan. It was the whole reason I got the PS5. So all these other titles that have come out for PS5, I just, haven't been interested in. So I was a little hesitant to buy this, but for me, I think it was worth it. Is it worth it for you? It's going to come down to a couple things. Number one, if you already own a PS5 and you're waiting for a game that's going to push the envelope and make it feel like you're playing it on the PS5 that pushes the hardware, and if you like challenging games and already own a PS5, then I do think it is worth it. I wouldn't say it's a must buy for the system though. If you don't like difficult games and you don't like roguelikes, you don't have to own this game. Like in the same way, I feel like you have to buy Demon's Souls. Demon's Souls right now for me is the only must buy game on the PS5. And I'm a little biased for sure on that. But if you've been waiting for a new PS5 game to play, this should definitely be at the top of your list. Highly malignant. Malignant probability very high. But the loot chance could be very high. Suit malfunction at full integrity, 65% weapon damage.
Are you kidding me?
Go, go, go. Holy boosh. We lost our level 6 resin. Can't even. What in the sand? Well, darling, no. Take a mouthful of that. All right, we're back. That was tough. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was informative for you. Hopefully you got a chance to laugh at how bad we were at the game at the beginning. But I'll tell you what, it's for the first AAA roguelike that's come out, they've done it very well. And there is a little bit of concern over how the game progresses. The runs are very long, and the developers are working on a different save mechanism, or so I've heard. But I hope you guys enjoyed Returnal as much as I did. It's as close to a must-buy for the PS5 without actually being a must-buy. Want to catch up on the Dan Gheesling Show because you can't catch it live on Twitch? Then go to youtube.com/DanGheeslingPlays. There you'll find every single one of our live shows cut up in an easily digestible episode for your viewing pleasure. Episodes are up within a couple days of the show, so you're never too far behind if you want to catch up and watch live. That's youtube.com/DanGheeslingPlays to watch anything you might have missed on Twitch. Just give us the Mandalorian.